Explain the concept of integrated framework issued by the Committee of Sponsoring Organization of Treadway Commission (COSO) framework. Duly mention the 4 out of 5 components and discuss the 3 categories of objectives that can be achieved by COSO framework. So they want to explain you about a COSO framework. What is COSO framework? COSO internal control. The integrated framework is introduced in 1992 and was guidance on how to establish better control so companies can achieve their objective. So the company to achieve their objective, they want to have some control. That control is being established in 1992. What, how to achieve that objective? What are the controls be there? That is COSO. COSO categorize entity level objective into operations, financial reporting, and compliances. What is the operation control? What is the financial reporting control? What is the compliance control? The framework introduced more than 20 basic principles and representing the fundamental objective in the 5 components: the environmental control environment, risk assessment, control activities, information and communication, and monitoring. These are all the things. So what are the fundamental concept? Control environment. This environment it should be there, and the environment should be controlled. Risk assessment. What is the problem we may arise? We need assessing. Control activities. If that arise, how we going to control it? Informations. What all the information we can get and who and all we can communicate and monitoring. After doing all this, we need to monitor that. Some of the principles include key elements of compliance such as integrity, ethical value, authority, and responsibility, politics and procedures. These are all the activities there. And reporting and efficiencies. Reporting and efficiencies also the activities. 5 compound of Cosmos are control environment, risk assessment, control activity, information and communication, and monitoring. So these are the 5 activities. Control environment. What is the control environment? Then risk assessment, control. What are the activities? Information and communication, and monitoring. These are the 5 component of COSO. The COSO framework is designed by used by organization to assess the efficiencies of a system and internal control to achieve the objective as determined by the management. So this framework is there to assess the efficiency of the system, how efficient the system is working, how the internal control is working, how with this control we are able to achieve it our objective. And is there any deficiency that is lag due to non-following of these rules? That's the thing. Operation objectives relating to objectives and related to objectiveness and efficiencies of the operation of the entity's operation, including operations and financial performance, goals and safeguards of assets and other losses. What I saying, what is the operating objective? The operating objective of business is to operate efficiently and effectively. Okay. This include how in operation and financial performance. Sir, I want production this much input and this much output. So both should be achieved. That is my operational efficiency and operation effectiveness. Financial performances. Sir, I put this much money and I'm getting out this much money. And this money there is no lag and there is no pitfalls. Safeguard assets against loss. So I have put this asset, I have these operations, I have these procedures to safeguard my asset. These assets has been securely placed there, and my there is no damage or there is no loss in my asset value or asset. That is the operation objective. Subject second, reporting objective relating to internal, external, financial, and non-financial reporting to stakeholders, which would encompass reliability, timeliness, transparency, other terms established by the regulators and standard settlers of the entity's policies. What they come to say? Sir, usually there are 2% we are two financial report. One is to management and it's to external shareholders. So the report what they going should be a reliability. Data is not been manipulated. Second, time, specific time, specific report should be given. Transparency. So there is the report what is given to the internal to be given to external. There is no two report on all. And government also same thing. Other terms and established by regulators. If we're going to government's GST, income tax, proper report with that. Standard settlers, example ISA certification. This kind of certification we need to give exact data. There is no manipulated data and entities policies. We have a policy, corporate has a policy. That policy should be followed without anything. This is the reporting objective. Compliance objective is the framework. Compliance objective describe related to entities compliance with applicable law and regulation. So what is our law and regulation? We are following it or not. That is our objective. The framework considering increasing demand and complexity in laws and regulations and accounting standards. So why this framework is also there is more complex in the laws. Laws coming in, and regulations are being updated every day with amendments and circulars. An accounting standard has been as per the international standards. The Indian government is going to changing accounting as per the standards. We need to follow everything. So are we up to mark? Are we following everything? We saw the point of compliance objective. So these 3 points you need to understand.